for an inn over here on Sipta. This is probably the only time with this playthrough that I'm going to use creative mode. And as you can see here, I'm at the Violet Isle, which is a nice picturesque place on Sipta. It's over in square, what is this? E10, E11, right on the edge there. And yeah, so you can see it's a fairly picturesque area. It's got some trees and mountains and a nice lake and things to look at. And so I thought this might be a cool place for a tavern and an inn. In a previous live stream, I had found the bartender, and so I thought I would just finally get around to building a tavern and put a little stage and have maybe a couple dancers or a juggler, some entertainers, and yeah, maybe get some giant horns, some gongs, and different things in here, and just kind of make it look like a cool entertainment venue. So that's what I'm going to be doing today for the most part. And however, if the Maelstrom should show up over here on the map, then I will be doing that, because I'm currently trying to finish this Surge Defender raid, and that requires entering the Maelstrom. So when that happens, I will simply drop out of creative mode and then go over here and continue with all that journey stuff, and you know, and then probably come back later and finish it. Great, so let's do that. Jump in here to the settings and go to the server, go to admin, make me admin, and then we'll do enter creative mode. So let's get to building. So this this is from the Stables DLC. These foundations here from Stables. These are from Stages. As you can see here in the building pieces, there's Stages, which comes from the Debaucheries of Decadent DLC, and then the stable building pieces come from the Riders of Hyboria DLC. So we're going to start off with those, and then we'll probably be using some different pieces from the other DLCs to finish off and make it look cool. So let's keep going. And so my goal here is to have the stage up here for the entertainment, and then I wanted to have this arranged kind of more like a stadium setup. So I'm going to make use of the triangular foundations to go through here and make it kind of so all the walls or the seating will be facing the stage. And this is just trying to line them up to make sure everything looks good. For 1, 2, 3, 4 there, and 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and that kind of centers the stage around all of that. So we'll see how this works out. If the maybe the stage doesn't need to be this big, I don't know yet. Maybe it only needs to be yeah, we'll see. We'll work on it later. But what I want to do here is I'm going to put some walls around this. And then I was thinking in the background, I'm going to make this open. So I wanted to use Yamatai. And in the background, so these are going to be the outer. We'll see how this looks. And we'll have maybe run these up in the middle. so we can have a nice backdrop to the stage. And then on these sides, we might... Let's try to leave it open. Let's see what happens if we put some crenellated walls in here to leave it open. And then I'll just continue the walls out around the other sides and add the doors later. I like to block out the main space and then kind of figure out later where the doors should be. And I do the same kind of a thing with the windows too. I prefer to add those in later. Except for this, I kind of had this idea of having this open space to have, maybe during the daytime, have a little more scenic view for the patrons. So, let's see. It's probably too narrow. Aquilonian might be too big. Nemedian? Median might be right about the right size. So, we'll get some Median tables in here. We'll get, then we'll get some Nemedian tables on the side too. Get these lined up with the stage, more or less. A couple rows. Make sure there's enough room to walk around. Although this is going to be super tight in here, so I don't like that. So, one table. It's lined up roughly. Get this one over here. That's about right. And then we might have a little bit of room in the back for some more. Wonder... One of the reasons why I don't usually do building on the stream is because there's a lot of trial and error with it. So maybe I'm going to go for a 2-table setup on the side over here. Get this one there, and then we'll get another one here. So that is right about there. See if I can make it symmetrical. And then the other one is a little bit further over. Definitely going to be a chill stream. Let me know in the chat if you have any suggestions for the tavern. And we'll see if we can't collaborate and build this thing together. Should be seating somewhere. Seating. Here we go. What kind of chairs do we want to have today? Let's see. Going to be able to fit more chairs in here if we use standard wooden chairs. But the Argosian chairs are a little more decorative. Let's go with the standard wooden chair. We'll get the most people in here. We want the most patrons. We want to maximize profits. Or at least maximize attendance so that we have the best selection of thralls. Because one of the benefits of the tavern is that you can hire the people that show up. We might have to go to first-person mode to do a lot of this building. It's also going to be really tight for the patrons, so we have to solve that. They will get messed up if the chairs are too close together. So we are going to do this a little bit differently. We're just going to use one table. Storm glass in the viewing angle for top walls might be a good idea. Let's try it out. Why not? Let's try it. I am a little concerned about it matching. It kind of blocks out the view. I think it blocks out the view a little bit more than I was hoping for, so I'm going to scratch that. Good suggestion, though. Yamatai. But I was trying to figure out what to use for the ceilings. I haven't really decided that yet. I wonder what storm glass would look like. Storm glass might be, well, that won't go there, but let's see. Probably, I think what I want to use here is Nemedian. Nemedian has these nice archways. So we can get these, well, oh, ew. Ew. No, that's not good. That turns part of it into, into stone. Right? We're not going to use those, but what we can do is we can, I think we can still use, the roof. The roof is still useful. Let's see. Maybe these? And then we can use the triangles in here. So it'll be something like that. Just the 6 existing. What's the... I'm not sure what the question is. Not sure what the question is there. Middle, top, front viewing walls. These 3. There's this, there's 1, 2, 3, there's here. I was going to leave for a backdrop for the stage. And this might, but I'm still not sure what's going to happen here because this, I don't know if I can close this span yet with the these Nemedian pieces. We can get the ceiling in here and we can orient everything to go that way. And it should reach to the middle because the maximum width is 8. That's what I have it set to. And then we should be able to hang one of these right there and there. Ooh, we get one there. And we can get one there. So let's see if we can... Are we going to be able to finish the gap? We are not. We are not going to be able to finish the gap. So you either leave it completely open or we'll have to put doors in for bigger windows. Actually have to put them here. It's going to start getting dark soon. I probably need to throw in some lanterns. Let me go ahead and do that. At least get some temporary lanterns in here. Lighting, lighting, lighting. What would be nice is some kind of lighting maybe around the stage. Still a bit dark though, so I need some more temporary lighting. The radium torches are nice because they're very bright, as well as the glowing wall torches. These, oh, those are not bright. I believe maybe there's something weird with my lighting today. Let's try. Some of these Apollonian braziers are pretty big. I have a hunch that the brightness is being inhibited by the environment somehow. So we'll just throw a bunch of temporary braziers in here. And that should help. Okay. So, oops. Let's see, what happens if we use the doors? Another possibility is in the stable. I believe we can stack these gate frames. Ooh, no. So you only get one. Can't oh. Well, that's weird. Why can't I put it there? So that's a possibility for a window effect. That's not too bad. I'm already using the stables for the floor to get that nice rustic tavern effect. And those kind of match. We've also got stable fence pillars. We can build up maybe like that. Or maybe on the bottom. So something like that gives it a, oops, kind of makes it look like a pillars, and somewhat uniform. So I'll go with that for now, until I change my mind. Sometimes you have to put other pieces in place first. And is it not going to let me? No, it's really finicky sometimes. Let's see. Sometimes you have to do it from the top, or at just the right angle. There we go. Okay, let's chop down the tree. Get that out of there. So we'll get a bird's eye view of this. Let's put in the other chairs. Kind of the best way to go is to block out your main floor first. Otherwise, if you want to make changes down here, then you'd have to totally redo the whole roof. So I don't really like putting the roof on until the very end. Generally. I only did it here because I needed to figure out how this was going to work. And ending up with a little bit of space back there, which is kind of what I wanted. I wanted it to be more of a round room. Let's take these. I'm going to make it more of a, yeah, more central. Make it more symmetric and uniform. So we'll have a stage like that. I don't know, who knows, we might have some stuff in the back. Okay, so that's going to be the main floor, but we have a problem. The problem is that we're going to need the main bar, and I forgot where that thing is. Like the, oh, thanks, you like the windows? Cool. Where is that main pub bar thing where the barkeeper sits? Awesome bridges, Argosian. So it's not a building piece? It's got to be maybe it's a crafting station? Nice search. What the hell? Is it tavern? Yes. So this thing, the tavern bar, that has to go somewhere. And so I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to open this up. And we're going to take these pieces. We're going to extend this area and make this big enough for the bar. This way, we can have the tavern bar kind of right there-ish. No, we could even have it a little bit closer in. Let's go a bird's eye view and see what kind of room we have. If we push it back to there, then we could fit even another table in. So let's do that. Oops. Let's go like this. Gotta have a place for the tavern bar because that's where the barkeep works. Barkeep is what brings all your patrons in. So we'll do that. And then there's not really, I mean, based on my experience, there's not a great way to close this. I think that's as good as it gets. So we'll do this. We'll get, oh, come on. Yamatai fleet. Get a couple doors down. And those would be the only doors. Should be the only doors. There's no fire codes in Conan Exiles. We don't have to worry about overcrowding. Alright, so these, I mean, basically the roof pieces have to match whatever the foundations are. So, what do I have any extra options here other than the normal wedges? All it gets the normal wedge. Okay, we'll work with it. Okay, triangle. And these are all lined up horizontally. So I'm a little bit OCD when I do building. Which is one of the reasons why I don't normally do it on stream. Oh, there's a gap. Okay. We'll see if we can solve it. Okay, oh, it filled in. No, there's one right there. Let's see if we put one there. Yeah, it fills. Okay. And we have a ceiling. I'm tempted to change that wall a little bit to make it more interesting. Because what I want to do here is I also want to have an inn. So not only is there a tavern, but I want there to also be an inn with bedrooms where people can stay. So it's going to require a lot more space. Let's see how far this will extend before we run out of room. So that's basically the last piece. We can have kind of a small lobby here. I hope I lined those up correctly. Yeah, well, that's good. So I expect to have kind of a small lobby here. We'll get the doors, we'll get some main doors here. Maybe like that. Okay. Yeah, so I wonder, let's see if I can stable. What does this look like? Exactly like foundation pieces, but the top side is a little different. So we can keep Nemedian for the exterior, but we can use the stable pieces for the interior. I want to see if it's possible to build like a little floor here. Maybe a nice balcony for the patrons to view the entertainment. Yeah, that'll be cool. So that means should be okay to use these. But it's not going to let me place there. Probably not until I get the ceiling in. Oops. The other way. And triangle. Go. Just barely made it all. I love it when a plan comes together. So we're going to need an opening there for stairs. Not sure how I'm going to fit all this in yet. Let's do it like this. No, no, go away. No, go away. Yeah, So we'll have like a stairwell here. So the best way to do that. We could use what do the Yamatai steps look like? Ah, it's too dark. So, Yamatai or Nemedian. Because Stable does not have any stairs. So, Yamatai or Nemedian stairs. Nemedian stairs have the rail. Yamatai is going to match the walls better. Nemedian will match the roof better. So, I'm actually thinking... I'm thinking Nemedian. I'm thinking the color is just a little more closer to Stable, to the foundations. So we're going to put that over there. Get one on the other side. Stable. Ceiling. Be like that, and then the stairs will come down like that. And then we'll put maybe put a door here. Oh, we're gonna have to extend this to make it fit. Let's not do that. Let's do it like this. Oops. That will work. I just barely ran out of room. I had just enough room to get this piece in here. That kind of stuff. There's a little piece of grass there that actually that kind of thing tends to drive me a little crazy, but I don't know. If I was doing this off stream, I might have fixed it, but I think I might just leave it. I will leave that as... kind of a patio. So we'll have the main doors here. Oh. Dang it. I should have planned this better. Well, we'll just find something to cover that up with. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. Nobody would build an inn like that in real life. That's bad. Okay. We're not doing that. We are gonna find another solution. I'll think of something. So potentially put a staircase in the middle here. Not good. I hate it when this happens. So, okay. Do this. Get some more lights down here. At least some temporary lights. Some temporary lights to work. Sometimes the best solution is not obvious. How much space do I have here? Yes. Okay, I think I know what I want to do with this now. Yeah, not many good solutions. So the symmetry is not going to be possible because of this little hill, this little bump is really getting in the way of that. So I might have to scrap that idea and put something else in over here. But I can keep the stairwell on this side. As a matter of fact, I can use this pattern. Close that. Two, three. Let's see here. Got some space on either side. So a good rule of thumb, something I didn't do this time, but I should have done, is that you would start on this end and then build out. I mean, typically you start wherever the highest level of land is going to be that you're going to build on. You know, like I should have started in here somewhere and then just raised the foundation up a little bit and then built out. But then I wouldn't have been in this situation. But we'll do the best with what we've got. Definitely don't want to go back now and rebuild anything. Just put a few stairs to kind of level that out. A bit of a challenge with the trees in the way. So I think might just flatten this side out. I don't know. Because it's all going to run into the hill now. So this is, yeah, this is gotta go away. That's gonna be a very tight space. Actually going to be too tight, so I'm going to move this wall a little too tight for what I want to do. Tough to get this thing just right. So, good enough for now. That's better. Need that. Need that there. Get a few windows. Run them all around. Okay, good enough for that part. We need countertop. So we can use these countertops as a place for the innkeeper. Maybe that would be the right. Is that the right word? The front desk. Chop that tree down. Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, next floor. Pretty good, pretty good. Let's just copy these. Get a couple of tables in here, maybe. How's the fence? The fence blocks the view of the patrons. So we'll use a different kind of table. And I also want to check on the storm. Where is the maelstrom? Still hasn't spawned. I'm really waiting on that maelstrom. Let's go with barrel table. Get a couple barrel tables up here. Seating. We actually don't need all that space. Let's turn that into roof. Try to make the front a little more visually interesting. So there is a way to fix this little sharp angle right here. If I can get just the right angle on this thing, which I probably can't, but get that there. Should be able to fill this in. Oh, yeah. Conan build. Conan build problems. So the only way to get that to work is to build this wall all the way up. There we go. Maybe not. It's not right. It's not what I want. I want it to align with that. Oh, almost. Got it. Is that it? No. Why, Conan? Why do you do this? Why? So, oh, wait. No. It's like every possibility except the one that I need. Oh. Ooh, did I? I thought I saw it just for a split second. No? Why? Why, Conan? Why, Funcom? Why do you do this? You can put it everywhere except for the one direction that I need. Oh my gosh. How annoying. Okay, I need a different solution then. Something like that could work, if not for the stairwell. So how do we get that? I guess that's it. I suppose that's the solution. So the other thing I want to do here is gotta set this to noon and freeze time, freeze sky. Oh, we don't want to freeze sky. We want the maelstrom to spawn eventually. So I want to round this off, which means I gotta take this whole thing out. Yeah, we'll do that. That's what we'll do. Gonna have another bar at the top. Or put it in the corner. Should be good enough right there. Get a couple barrels of ale. So, how are we looking? Exterior. I wonder if these triangular foundations will solve my problem. Nope, not over there. Scratch it. Just having a chill stream tonight. Building an inn, waiting for the maelstrom to spawn. If you're enjoying hanging out, go ahead and hit the subscribe or follow me over on Rumble. Hit the like, share with your friends, help me out and grow the channel. Hopefully we'll be through Conan Exiles by the end of the week. We'll see. Am I off center? What happened here? Yes, I'm off center. So should be like that. Where is the interior piece? Interior roof, there it is. Dealing with asymmetry. There is another solution to this. Make a storage room. Can we not move it? Okay. Remove it. And that sticks. So... we have a space problem. Problem solved. Sometimes you need to put a piece down. Okay, that can't go there. That will stay open. Raise it one more. Strange angles. Let's leave it like this. Yamatai fence. Not enough room to walk through. Not a problem. Just move it a little bit more. Little more. Perfect. Space for patrons. Space for more ale. Okay. Are we going to be able to fix this? Corner, where's the corner? And the interior corner, like that. That's about as good as it gets. So that's not going to hang. It's going to require a piece underneath. Fine. There we go. Roof is done. Let's open that up. Oh, it better not stick outside. Okay. I think there's a better piece for that. There it is. Conan really needs a snap system. I think there is a mod for it, but if we put this over a little bit. Some kind of snapping system would really improve the building. Because it takes so long to line things up. So that's going to be without a snap system. I really feel like that's something that should be in the game. Because otherwise you just spend way too long trying to line this stuff up. There we go. Okay, so there's a front desk. Aquilonian braziers are not moving anymore. Okay, fine. Ooh. There, I guess. Need some furniture for the lobby. Yeah, we'll go with one of those. Another one on the wall. Pretty good, pretty good. A little bit of lighting. These, I do like these. I think those are the chitin braziers. Get a couple more for the stage. Gotta make sure the stage is well lit. Maybe put one down here? No. Yeah, we'll just make it symmetrical. Get rid of those. Looks pretty good. Let's throw a wine shelf in here. Or two. Nah, I won't put one there. This thing corner still really kind of annoys me. Alright, that's better. And I really only need one tavern bar. But I'll just leave this one down here. What we need there we go. Do we have enough space for this? Hope we do. Get the Nemedian relief in here. Very nice. What else? What else can we use? Wall decor. Well, it is SIPTA. I mean, potentially we could use some of these insignias. Bat, goblin, harpy, serpent man, wolf. I think I like the wolf. I like the wolf the best. See, how's that look? Invalid building. What? What? It's not invalid. Can't put it in the curtains. Okay. Fine. Find another place for it. Really should have some tapestries in here, I think. This chitin, these are the other kinds. How about some banners? How do I not have banners? I should have banners. There we go. A nice, bright, festive color. Red. Almost too much wind here. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of wind. That's going to be annoying. Look at that. Way too much. So we're limited to insignias, basically. That's basically what that means. Insignias and paintings. The Nemedian is a bit brighter. We'll go with that. Wind. Does the wind mean... Ooh. Ooh. We need to go into the storm. So I gotta hop back and get everybody really, really quick. Where am I? Here we go. So we'll get out of creative mode and get everybody to follow me. Those are for Freya. Let's go, horse. Gotta get over to Sipta. Okay, I need to get rid of the corruption fast. Dance faster. Corruption must be cleansed. All right. Let's go. Let's get into the maelstrom. Uh-oh. What is the journey exactly here? Summon a surge. Oh, the next thing is going to be to summon a surge. I've already gathered these question mark materials. So that was all that I needed to do there. So the next step is going to be doing the surge. The surge is not going to be... Oh. Although I am curious what happens here in the maelstrom. Let's go in and see. Got some goblins or something. Pretty weak. What is this? Schematics? I don't want to be on the horse. Is it invisible? No more maelstrom? That's it, I guess. Alrighty. One thing, I do have more fragments of power now, so I do want to go in back into the forge here in the center and make sure that I have all the recipes. See what this is. Golem? Guess I ran around the long way. Weird. What is it? Little bastard. That's a new one. I want to be sure I have all these recipes. Venom infused war axe. Okay. Already have that. Wood forged katana. Cool. Wood forged mace. Wood forged great scroll. Wood forged bow. Great axe. I wonder if I have everything yet. Chris. Guess I just keep going until I get them all. I guess so. Parchments. What? Pike. Gladius. War axe. Sword. Truncheon. And I'm out of fragments of power. Might have to get some more and come back. So that's all the excitement for tonight. I gotta go back to building the tavern. Wait, what is this?
The tower calls. I come. It does not call to me, but to the object I carry with me. But I am its master. I will enter the tower. The maelstrom will begin again. The vaults will open. This is my will. I am Sipta. This is
Yeah, it's gonna do this glitch. they still haven't fixed this glitch. It's a really annoying screen effects. This is supposed to be for freezing, but it's 20 degrees Celsius. How did I get down here? Let's have a look at this thing. Big two-hander. Nice. $66.44. Forged light is $73.59, so I think I'll keep Forge Light for now. Not enough space. I have so many legendary weapons, and this is what happens at the end of the game. Alright. Screen effects still are not fixed. Sometimes the dancers can get rid of it. All right, let's go back to creative. That gets rid of it. And let's go back to building the tavern. What do the rails look like? Oh, that's nice. We'll keep those. The rails don't actually do anything. Just for looks. You can run up here and run right through the rails. So I think actually what I'll do is I'll grab the barkeeper and bring the barkeeper over here. He's just kind of an extra part of the game doing all this for the tavern.
Drink or talk? Or both?
What can I get? How about some mead?
What's your pleasure?
It works. Alright. That works. So we need an entertainer. I have just one in mind. The tavern is in business. So if we exit creative mode, I think... Oh, we can't talk to him. You know, there's a trick. The ones that you can enlist, I think, are the ones without weapons.
What
But
can
we
I
can
get?
also talk to her. Oh, okay. No one's available. Go back to creative and get rid of that screen effect. We are in business. Just need some things to decorate the tables. Blue candles, cyan candles, green candles. Let's use normal. Can I not? Oh, you can't place it on the step, but you can place it. Place it on the very top. And move her back a little bit. Change her emote. I like the Aquilonian. Kushite Blacksmith, 50 coin. Alright, so he doesn't have any weapons, and that's how you know you can hire them. They don't have weapons or shields. Wait, I am wrong. He has a weapon. So I don't know what the pattern is. I guess you have to walk over and try to talk to each one of them to find out if they can be hired or not. Let's get some dishware. Gotta have the drinking horns. The white ones will look better. Pitcher or jug? Let's get a jug. Jug, jug, jug. Lots of jugs. The more jugs, the better. A tankard here and there. Get this place looking a little more authentic. Can I throw a candle down here? Put it right over here. Yeah, we'll get one on the other corner. There we go. Get one underneath the insignia. Looks good. Let's get their horn. Yes. Take the ivory. Harp. Get the big harp in here. Or two. Oh, what do we get? Some drums. Let's go with the chitin drum. Very cool. All right, it's looking more like a tavern now. The only thing that would be missing here, I think, is transportory stone. Oh, and I need an innkeeper. Eventually. I will need an innkeeper, and I will need rooms for people to stay in. So I might actually end up doing that offline. Do that tomorrow. I don't know where to build the rooms. I have to build them over on the side somewhere. Probably on this side. I have an idea. Make a hallway. I'll just kind of spec it out here. This would be the hallway, and then I'll build the rooms off of this. So typically you need at least 2 blocks wide for each room. This would give you potentially 6 rooms. Not there though. So each room typically you want 2 by 3. So you can have 2 rooms on that side. Oh, hello. Excuse you, sir. They're gonna kind of run into the, yeah. Probably leave that open. Maybe leave that side open too. Yeah, we can do it like that. Two, and then one more set. We not even all the way into the ground there. Okay. We're off the ground quite a bit. And then we're gonna need like this. So 2 by 3. That would be 2 by 3, 2 by 3, 2 by 3. 2, 2, 2. That'd be 6 rooms. That's all I want to build. I only want to build 6 rooms. And I'm just going to block it out a little bit. Get an exit on this side. I think. We'll build it like. There's a reason for this. Let's see, is this going to work? Do it like that. No. I mean, it's kind of a problem because normally you need like 2 doors next to each other in case you have people that are coming in and out. So you kind of need, ooh, yuck. That's not good. Okay, so just put doors in here to have support. Looks like it's just barely going to be able to support a room. And then put the other 2 doors down here. Oops. Okay, Kaiten, or Yamatai. Yamatai, stairs, here we go. And it'll be roughly like that. The rooms will be there. So, get out of here. And I'm going to wind down the stream now. That's just about going to do it. I see we've did a lot of building today. Got off to a good start with the tavern. Dancer, got everything decorated. Everything's looking pretty good. So, it's time to wait for customers at the inn. And that's going to do it, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining me. Hope you have a good rest of the week. I'll be back on Friday at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. And would appreciate it if you could help me out and hit the subscribe button and follow me on Rumble, or hit that like button, share with friends, and help me build the channel. I'm still starting out and would appreciate the help. Thank you very much.